Yeah. How y'all doing? Yeah. How's everybody doing out there in the land? I should say in the land of the living. I just felt like popping out of the house today. Took me a little Uber down here to Roosevelt. Stop over here and pick up a Chipotle's. It's one of my little treats I treat myself to. Go in there and get some extra chicken or whatever else you want extra on it. Because they sure is a little skimpy with the meat. And don't never order nothing from Uber Eats at Chipotle's. Because I'm going to tell you, I did it 4 or 5 times just to make sure I'm doing what I'm doing. Boy, they give you a little dap of this, a little dap of that. I think out of the 5 times I ordered from Uber Eats, I was satisfied maybe 1 time. But anyway, I come to you all humbly, my friends, relatives, and all of you all out there in Wonderland. I don't know if you all seen the post I put up about Mama passing away, or my mother passed away on the 5th of this month. And my sisters and them are taking care of arrangements, and it's probably posted by now. But I just wanted to talk to somebody for a minute and just tell you all I know how we talk the religious talk and we say God's in control and this and that and the third. We all have our own idea what God's all about. I have mine, but I know God's in control of my life. He showed me too many signs, you know. And then you know he's showing you signs and you ignore them. At least in my case, I ignore him and he still showed me more signs. But this morning, I mean, it's a sign of a sign of a sign. I'm gonna share it with you all once I cross over here. I don't want to catch an Uber. It's so nice out here. I think I'll catch a bus home. So anyway, when I woke up this morning, there was a friend I used to have. His name is Larry. Real good, solid brother. We was friends like 20 years. And I stopped talking to the brother about 7 or 8 years ago. I said, I'm finna get rid of all these phony ass people in my life. I can curse now because mama done passed. I've been holding back a lot of cursing, but I'm finna pop out. Y'all gonna think I was a sailor. But I was knowing this brother for 20 years. We even worked at the post office together, in the military, everything. But I think maybe 7 years ago, I just stopped talking to him. He did something little petty shit to me, but I'm big on loyalty. Once you cross me, I'm through with you. So he came up under that. I mean, I wish him well. I just wasn't gonna hang out with the brother no more. I don't wish bad ill on nobody. But let me tell you what happened. He used to write poetry. I mean, he loved to write. He's a good writer. And he would write my mama all these beautiful poems. And my mother, you know, she just loved his poems. I mean, he put them in some frames and stuff. And she just thought he was the best thing since Edgar Poe, whatever that guy name used to write poetry. Edgar Allan Poe. But anyway, she used to always ask me, how's Larry doing? And I'd be like, I don't know, Mama, I don't fool with him no more. She said, you don't fool with him no more either, huh? I said, nah, I don't fool with him no more. See, my mother know I got a history of not fooling with people. But she don't know the reasons why. But I have my reasons. But anyway, long story short, I woke up this morning. I said, you gotta call Larry and tell him Mama passed. And then the devil said, y'all already know what the devil said. The devil said, man, F that, like that. So I ain't think nothing else. I said, go and call him. You know, he used to like your mother, she used to like him. He used to write all that poetry. Then I say, yeah, and if you call him, he gonna write another poem. And I don't want him to be reading poems. So that devilish stuff. So I go down to check my mail this morning. I go out to check my mail this morning. Before I walk over here to the police, I get a letter out the mailbox. Look at this letter. It's addressed to me, and it's from the guy that I'm talking to you all about. I say, now, if that ain't God in control, I don't know what is. I can't tell you the last time I got a letter from anybody, you know. But to get a letter from this guy, and the letter is dynamite. It's like, you know, hey, brother, I remember one time you told me, say, hey, man, one of these days we're gonna be clean, and we ain't gonna look back at this addiction thing that we going through. And we had conversations like that. And he wrote this letter and said, yeah, you wrote that letter back 20 years ago saying we went and had pizzas and celebrate. He wrote a lot of that emotional stuff in the letter. Almost made me drop a tear or two. But I used all them up on mama, so he don't get none of them. But ain't that something, man? How God works. I ain't talked to this joker in 7 years. 7 years I ain't talked to him. I ain't even thought about him until this morning. And I go to the mailbox, and there's a letter from him to me, apologizing for whatever he did to me back then. Hell, I don't even know what I was mad at him about now, to be honest with you. I'm sure I'll think about what it was, but obviously it was petty. So I just wanted to share that little story with y'all today. And thank you all for your condolences that you sent out if that poster's up there. And I appreciate it. And y'all have a good day. All right.